excitement, passion, stamina, all the adjectives you can think of. Win or go home, do or die, personal battles, everything on the line. The NBA playoffs are all but set. There's just one spot left at the table. It's in the Western Conference. Will it be the last remnants of the NBA's most recent dynasty, the Golden State Warriors? Or will the Phoenix Suns rise up from Tuesday's heartbreaking loss and make the playoffs proper? It's the Warriors and the Suns. Only one can keep their season alive. It's the Western Conference play-in next. Good evening, everybody. I'm Seth Eaves. Thank you so much for being with us. We even saved you the best seat in the house. What an interesting matchup we have in store for you here. Golden State and Phoenix. It is the matchup tonight. The winner of this game will be the number 8 seed of the Western Conference and will get a crack at the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round of the playoffs. Both these teams played earlier in the week. Golden State, in a win-or-go-home game, came from behind in the fourth quarter to beat the Los Angeles Clippers. Meanwhile, Phoenix lost to Portland in a game that sent Portland through to the playoffs and has now left Phoenix in a do-or-die situation. Phoenix 45-37 on the season. Golden State was 37-45 in the regular year. Regular season meetings. The first one was back on November 4th, a 118-107 win for the Warriors in San Francisco. That was the first game. They then met back-to-back games just before Christmas. Phoenix got 25 from Devin Booker in a 99-98 win on December 18th. 2 nights later, they met in San Francisco. Warriors won 119-116 in that one. So Golden State 2-1, winning 2 of the 3 games in the regular season. But none of that matters now. It is all about getting to the playoffs. It's all about winning this game. Somehow finding a way to do it. And as if that weren't enough, oh yeah, we have the unique spectacle of Draymond Green and Dillon Brooks. Watch out. Sparks could fly, indeed. A playoff spot on the line. You just watched Orlando finishing off Charlotte. The 8 in the East are set. 7 of the 8 in the West are set. Warriors and Suns, the last piece of the playoff puzzle in the National Basketball Association. Set to be unveiled. Set to be done here in just a moment. And great crowd on hand at the Mortgage Matchup Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Been a busy place. Just recently, a couple weeks ago, hosted the Women's Final Four, won by UCLA. Phoenix, Golden State rolls out Steph Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Guy Santos, Draymond Green, and Kristaps Porzingis in their starting 5. Meanwhile, Phoenix, who lost 46 games last year, in the playoffs the first time since 24, trying to get in the playoffs the first time since 24. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Jordan Goodwin, Dillon Brooks, and Oso Ighodaro, the starting 5 for the Suns. And their head coach, Jordan Ott, against the champion many times over as a player and as a coach, Steve Kerr. And Steph Curry, the man of the hour on Wednesday night in Inglewood. Ready to go. Draymond Green, he's ready to go. Devin Booker, the sharpshooter, only 1/10 seed since the play-in started. Only 1/10 seed has advanced to the playoffs. Miami last year, and no 7 seed has missed the playoffs. So the trends favor Phoenix, but then again, you felt like there were some trends that favored the Clippers heading into Thursday or into Wednesday, and well, we all saw how that worked out. How much beef will there be between Green and Brooks? Here we go. Ball in the air, or it's about to be in the air. And the tap control by Golden State. They'll have it first, going from left to right as you listen in their white uniforms. Phoenix in the black uniforms, the opposite end. And an early attack to the basket for Draymond Green. And a great start for Golden State. They lead it by a score of 2-0. Phoenix now with it. This is Devin Booker on the left wing for the Suns. Gives it to Jalen Green. Now back outside. Amir Coffey's 3-0. Dunn's 3 no good. Back of the corner it goes. Goodwin a 3, and Jordan Goodwin knocks down the triple. And the Suns take a 3-2 lead. Podziemski kicks it out. Green's all alone in the left corner for 3. Rims out no good. Rebounded by Phoenix. Iguodaro up the floor. Now over to Booker. Booker leaning in, hit the side of the glass. A late foul call, however. Very late foul call, and that will send Booker to the line. Hard to believe that what I'm about to say is actually a thing. The 11th year pro out of the University of Kentucky. First free throw is up, and it is good. 29-year-old from Grand Rapids, Michigan. 87% free throw shooter on the year, Booker. 5-time All-Star, including this year, makes the second, and Phoenix leads it 5-2 after the free throws from Booker. Here is Santos now for Golden State. Santos working with the basketball over to the right side. Santos now trying to spin, and he turned it over. Phoenix now with some numbers. Goodwin trying to run, now finds the trailing Iguodaro. Back over to Goodwin it goes. Now it's Booker right block inside the arc. 12 to shoot. Booker looking for help, gets into the form of Iguodaro. Iguodaro now back out to Brooks. Brooks now with 5 on the shot clock. Brooks with 3. Brooks a step back 3. It's good. Nothing but net on the 3 from Dillon Brooks. And Phoenix is off to an 8-2 start. Curry on the right wing for Golden State. Curry trying to move the basketball. Curry wrap around, look for Santos. Santos gives it back to Podziemski. Podziemski throwing it up. It's no good. Went for the loose ball out of bounds. And whose ball is it? It's going to stay with Golden State. Warriors now set to inbound the basketball. Here's Green inside to Podziemski. Back to Santos for 3. No good. Long rebound corralled by Booker. Here's Booker now for Phoenix. Booker gets it up to Iguodaro. Now it's Brooks with the basketball. Top of the key, now meanders. Bounce past Iguodaro. Kick out Goodwin. Left corner 3, free to fire. Awkward angle, no good. Podziemski now off the feed from Curry. 1-on-2. Blocked from behind. Then blocked again by Goodwin. And now Phoenix has it going the other way. Here's another bounce pass. And then a flush by Iguodaro. And it's a 10-2 start for the Suns. Great start for Phoenix, that is for sure. Podziemski on the left wing. Look for the pass. Instead, it was picked off by Goodwin. Goodwin back to Brooks. Left wing 3. Too strong. Rebound skied out of the air by Porzingis. He'll lob it up ahead to Podziemski. Podziemski now thought about the 3. Now pulls it. And, he traveled. He took an extra step. And Golden State turns it over. And it's not been a good start for the Warriors here in the first 3 minutes and change. of this encounter. Into Phoenix on top. Here's Jalen Green. Now gets it over to Devin Booker. Booker on the left wing, trying to move. Booker, he'll fire up a left wing three, and it spins out. In and out, it rattled. Couldn't get it to go. Green got the rebound. Back over to Pachensky. Now back to Green. Green now the bounce pass to Porzingis. And then he went for the cutter on Green. It was deflected. Picked off by the Suns. Booker. Now over to Jalen Green. His three. It's good. Jalen Green knocks one down. Timeout, Golden State. Even the Suns fans a little surprised at how fast of a start this is. 13-2, Phoenix on top early. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the NBA Play-In Tournament. I did say those of you that were watching the Charlotte-Orlando game earlier, I did feel I forgot that game technically was not over, but it is now officially over in the East. Orlando 121-90. They beat Charlotte. The Magic will be the 8th seed of the East and take a crack at the top seeded Detroit Pistons. So Detroit against Orlando, Boston versus Philadelphia, New York versus Atlanta, Cleveland, and Toronto. As your series in the East. We know all but one in the West. We know it'll be San Antonio against Portland, Denver against Minnesota, the Lakers against Houston, the winner of this one against Oklahoma State. Here's Porzingis, Warriors with the basketball, and a much-needed three for Kristaps Porzingis, and it's 13-5. Iguodala now in it for the Suns. Now back over to Jalen Green. Now it's Green off the screen. Green hits three off the heel is no good. Rebound gathered in by Curry. Curry now trying to run the show. Good pass, Pachimski. Extra pass. Porzingis thought about the three. Gives it to Green. Green to Curry. Reverse layup is no good, but he's fouled on the floor is Curry. If you are just joining us, 13-5, Phoenix on top of Golden State. Curry. Curry still has the basketball. 4 to shoot. Curry trying to drive. Extra pass. Porzingis met at the rim. Loose ball. Came back to Curry, but the shot clock ran out. And a shot clock violation and another Golden State turnover. Four turnovers already for Golden State. Phoenix is yet to commit one. Jalen Green with it now for the Suns. Green. Now over to Booker. Back to Green. Green trying to go with it. 9 to shoot. Long pass. Oh my goodness. Way too high into the third row. Victor Wembanyama, if he were in the game, might have been the only person on the planet that could have caught that ball. Phoenix commits its first turnover. Warriors have it down by 8. Curry crossing midcourt. Now being guarded by Goodwin. Curry for 3. It's no good, but I believe there's another turnover for Golden State. Yes. Warriors just having a darn near impossible time hanging on to the basketball. There's a push off either way. You're not going to win turning the ball over that much. Booker drives off a double team, lob, pass, and Iguodaro fouled as he was trying to catch a lob. Santos will be credited with the foul. 8-point lead for Phoenix. Just underway. First quarter of this Western Conference play-in game. Booker now to Brooks. Iguodaro, floater, good. Pretty finish there by Iguodaro. And the Phoenix lead is now at 10, 15 to 5. 15 to 5 the score. Warriors looking for some help. They'll get it there. Guy Santos knocking a shot down. That makes it a 15 to 7 game. Suns miss a shot at the other end. Here's DeAnthony Melton. Driving and finding a cutting Pachimski and lays it in. And Golden State within 6. Brooks now for Phoenix. Brooks on the left wing. 14 to shoot. Brooks. Brooks turn over to Curry. Curry, long outlet pass. Santos gives chase. And then Santos is fouled from behind. Six-point lead for Phoenix. Santos fouled from behind by Brooks. Al Horford, the veteran, is checked in. Boy, did he come up with some big shots the other night against the Clippers, did the former Florida Gator. Here's Curry, top of the key, 12 to shoot. Curry trying to create space. Deflected pass, gets into the hands of Melton. Back to Green, 6 to shoot. Green looks for help, gets it to Horford with 3. Horford on a drive and a foul on the floor for Horford. So he would drive to the basket. Foul is on Dillon Brooks. So Curry takes a tub with that foul on Brooks. That's down 2 fouls on Dillon Brooks. Curry with the basketball. Warriors down a half dozen. Curry trying to move all the way. Gets it to go. Steph Curry with a nice drive to the basket, the running layup, and it's a 4-point game. Green back to Brooks. And Brooks makes amends for the cheap foul with a triple from the left corner. Lead at 7 on the 3 from Brooks. He's got 6. 18-11. Curry looking for an answer. He's way off on that 3. Rebounded by Green. Green with the basketball. Green now gives it to Brooks. Brooks, 12 to shoot. Brooks now down to 9. Brooks, Booker. Now Colin Gillespie, who's checked into the game. He'll get it to Brooks. Fade away, jumper 2 on the timer. No. The follow from Booker. Go. But a foul before that on Curry. So free throws for Brooks. First free throw is good. For Brooks, 9th-year pro out of Oregon. NBA All-Defensive second team back in 2023. 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year when he was with Oregon. Took them to the Final Four. Brooks' second free throw rattles in. And Phoenix now leads it by 9. Golden State has not been to the free throw line yet. Phoenix is 4 of 4. Horford now over to Green. Back it goes to Curry. And then it's Horford. Horford missing the layup. Phoenix now with a chance to push. Here's Green with the basketball. Now gives it to Brooks left wing. Now lob to Booker. Now it's Green for 3, and that one's good. Jalen Green knocks it down for the right wing. Nothing but net. And Phoenix up by a dozen. Curry with the ball now for Golden State. Curry trying to side dribble it around. Curry, wild wraparound pass, turned it over. 7th turnover in the first quarter for Golden State. Here's Gillespie with the ball for Phoenix. Now gets it over to Booker. Booker, 17-footer, canned. Oh, Devin Booker. Book it. And it's 25-11. Phoenix, 3:43 in the first. Booker has 4. Green to Curry, and then Green is fouled. Well, the Suns are not messing about at this opening quarter. They have now built a 14-point advantage. Curry going to go back to the bench here at the 3:40 mark. Gets the 8th seed, as mentioned, and will play OKC. Melton to Porzingis. 12 to shoot. Melton on the right wing for Golden State. 7 on the timer. Melton now with 5. Trying to go. Melton, wraparound pass. Gary Payton, the second's checked in. He fires up a 3. That one's no good. Rebound. And underneath, the reverse layup is good by the Warriors, and they have now cut it to 12. It's 25-13. Couldn't make the number out from here. Jalen Green with it now. Kicks it back out, looking for help. Goodwin now back to Booker. Gillespie. Now Royce O'Neal has the basketball. 6 to shoot for O'Neal. Gives it to Booker. Booker nearly lost the dribble. Booker nearly turned it over. Green has to just fire up a prayer to beat the shot clock, and it does not go. And Golden State will get the ball back when we come back. 2:53 to play first quarter. It's Phoenix 25, Golden State 13. This is the NBA Play-In Tournament. Watchalong on Ultimate Sports Media. The NBA playoffs continue on the network this weekend. Tomorrow, here on the channel at 3:30 Eastern, Game 1 of the Minnesota-Denver series. As the T-Wolves and Nuggets get it on. And then Sunday, been a while since we've been able to say this, playoff basketball from San Antonio. Boy, are they going to be ready for it. The Spurs hosting the Portland Trailblazers. 9 o'clock Sunday night, Game 1 of that series. So a couple of Western Conference series to get our playoff coverage up and running this weekend. And, of course, we'll have plenty more as the playoffs progress. 2:53 to play in the first quarter, and the Suns in this play-in game leading the Warriors 25-13. And what a first quarter it has been for Phoenix. And Golden State just can't get out of its own way from a turnover perspective. Melton now will give it up to Santos. Podziemski with 13 to shoot. Left block, it's Horford. Horford now back to Podziemski. Podziemski driving it up. No. Looked for the rebound. Messed around, and Malawak got it back. And now here's Booker. Pull up three. Green light. No good. And Porzingis trying to tap the rebound. It's still being fought for between he and Malawak. And finally, Malawak, the rookie out of Duke, promoted up from the G League, gets called for the foul. 2:23 to play in the first quarter, and the big man from Latvia, Kristaps Porzingis, will go to the foul line. First free throw coming in for Porzingis. It's up, and it is good. So Porzingis makes the free throw. Second free throw good from Porzingis. And it is a 10-point game. Here's Gillespie now, spinning away from Podziemski, keeps the ball. Gillespie now roams to the right. Gillespie lost the basketball, and it's picked up by Horford. 1-on-4. Slows down, lets attackers come. Santos to Podziemski. Now Melton will pull for the right wing. That's way off the mark on a triple. Rebound, Phoenix, Malawak. Now goes to Booker. Booker now back to O'Neal. Thought about the three. O'Neal driving. Now gets it to Dunn. Ryan Dunn into the game. Extra pass to Gillespie. Back to Dunn in the right corner. Gillespie 6 to shoot. Gillespie bounce pass to a cutting Booker. Score! Brilliant movement and one. A chance at a three-point play for Devin Booker. Good passing from Gillespie. And Booker with the finish. Free throw good, and Phoenix now up by 13. The minute 41 to play in the first quarter. Here's Melton for Golden State. Melton. Porzingis now over to Horford on the right wing. 10 to shoot. Horford now over to Porzingis. Porzingis in a world of trouble, trying to wrap around to Podziemski with 3 to shoot. Kicks it back out. Left corner 3 from Santos is no good. Rebounded by Phoenix. Suns now in the push with O'Neal to Gillespie. Thought about it briefly. Gillespie kicks it out to an open Dunn. Left corner 3. No good. It rimmed out. Santos skies for the rebound. Gives it up to Podziemski now. We near 1 minute to play in this opening quarter. Podziemski now on the wing. Now moves back to the left. Here's another lob inside to Porzingis. Went for the bounce pass to Horford. Great job done getting in the passing lane to steal it. Now it's Booker to O'Neal. O'Neal for 3. Oh, yeah. Royce O'Neal knocks it down. And Phoenix now leads it 31-15. Warriors trying to move on another turnover. Malawak comes out of there with it. Booker then coughed it right back up to Santos. Porzingis a three from the left wing. Too strong. Long rebound Santos. Back to Porzingis. 9 on the shot clock. Melton drives back to Podziemski. Right wing three. No good. Rebounded by Phoenix. Shot clock turned off. Gillespie crosses midcourt. Gillespie, about 12 seconds left. Gillespie trying to go. Podziemski on him. Gillespie trying to work around that. The 4 seconds. Gillespie, step back, jumper. Good! Colin Gillespie knocking it down. Podziemski from half court, and it's no good. And a dominating first quarter for the Phoenix Suns. And after 12 minutes of basketball, they lead it 33-15 over the Golden State Warriors. The NBA play-in tournament will continue in just a moment. Thirty-three 15 Phoenix. Suns missed the playoffs for the first time since 2020 last year. 9-win improvement this year, and 36 minutes away now from going back to the playoffs. They lead at 33-15. Suns with the basketball, but they turn it over. Payton. Now it's Draymond Green running the floor. Green. And a foul away from the ball on Phoenix. Stanley Cup playoffs begin on the channel this weekend. Tomorrow, 2 games for you. First at 3 Eastern, Game 1 of the Ottawa-Carolina series. And then at 8 o'clock, Game 1 between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. What a series that should be. And we're back on Monday with Game 2 of that Flyers and Penguins series. Curry through traffic, missing, rebounded by Iguodaro. Now here is Brooks. Now back to O'Neal. O'Neal skies up a long 3. It is no good. Rebound gathered in by Santos. Santos now on the right wing. Oh, good pass. Finds the cutting Podziemski for 2. So good work by Podziemski. Now cut it to a 16-point game. Here's Gillespie for Phoenix. Now over to Brooks on the right wing. Brooks now still with the basketball. Brooks trying to move with it. Brooks with 8 on the timer. Iguodaro back to Brooks. 5 with the timer. Brooks fires one up. It's no good. Green went for the tip of the rebound. Gave it back to Podziemski. Payton now to Green. Green now to Curry. Curry for 3. No good. Hasn't been able to get his shot going. Payton cleans up the mess, though, on the offensive glass and scoops it in. Good job by Gary Payton, the second. 33-19 Phoenix. 10:25 to go in the first half. Iguodaro now over to Brooks. Brooks dribbling the basketball. Curry on him. Now Brooks shifts over to the right. Brooks on a turn. Brooks from about 17. That one is no good. Rebound gathered in by Payton. Warriors now trying to run with it. Payton with the basketball. Payton. Oh, great pass. Green all alone. Easy layup. And Golden State's found a few quick buckets to get it back to within 12. And Phoenix is going to take a timeout with 9:56 to play in the first half. 33-21. The Suns are on top. We'll be back in just a moment. back. We are in Phoenix, 33-21. Suns lead in this second quarter as they try to push up the floor. Here's Gillespie, a three. That one is no good. Rebounded by Podziemski, and now all of a sudden, this is a Golden State team that has perhaps found some momentum, just like they did against the Clippers the other night. Here's Green. Pass. Now it's over to Gillespie. Gillespie now over to Goodwin. Iguodaro throws it down. Two-hand slam. And the Phoenix lead is now at 14 as we near 9 minutes to play in the first half. Podziemski now on the right wing. Podziemski trying to move with it. And Green good pass, and there's two more for Golden State. Here is Gillespie. Now Iguodaro. Iguodaro with the basketball. Iguodaro now finds Brooks. Goodwin for three. Rims out, no good. Gillespie kicks it back out. Brooks for three. That one wouldn't go. And then Green gets fouled as he was skying up the rebound, and he complains about something. Surprised it took this long to do that. Then again, that is so Phoenix has it back as we work back in. Brooks' shot is no good. Now Golden State up the floor. Bit of help here. Melton off the window. It's no good. Melton pushing it up. That one no good as well, but a foul. I'm seeing Melton to the free throw line. $35-23. 35-24 as the first free throw goes. And taking care of some behind-the-scenes things, so bear with us. Second free throw for the former USC Trojan DeAnthony Melton. And he gets it to go, and we've got a 10-point game. 7:45 to play in the first half. Green, he'll pull up for three, and that one barely grazed the rim. Rebound Horford, he'll give it to Melton. Melton now across midcourt. Now it's Payton on the right wing. Neither team has made a three yet in the second quarter. Golden State's 0 for 1, Phoenix is 0 for 6, so combined 0 of 7 from 3 to start this quarter. Horford knifes inside of the veteran, showing his shiftiness, and Golden State has cut it to 8. They're on a 12-2 run. Booker, top of the key. Booker double teamed, and a foul after a foul or something on a bad pass. They're going to get Podziemski for it. 7 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the second. 35-27 Phoenix on top. Goodwin to inbound. And that one's going to be just a little too high for Brooks, out of bounds, and a turnover. And Golden State now has the momentum. Melton Across the midcourt stripe. Horford. Now Melton. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. And whose ball is it? I think it's going to stay with Golden State. .656 to play in the second. 8-point lead for Phoenix. Golden State to inbound. Podziemski, 12 to shoot. Podziemski. Now over to Melton. Porzingis. High post, 5 to shoot. Porzingis. Nearly lost it, did lose it. Steal. Green up ahead of the pack. Look out! One-hand thunder slam by Jalen Green. 8 fast break points for Phoenix. They now lead it by 10. Payton now in the left wing for Golden State. Payton lobbing it to Horford on the left block. Horford. Booker on a complete mismatch. Good pass out of that trouble and finds Payton for a deuce. 37-29, 6:13 to go in the second. Booker double teamed. Still double teamed. Goodwin. Now over to Haywood Highsmith, who's in the game. Green, another three. Jalen Green stepping up. And the Phoenix lead is now back to 11. Here is Podziemski on the right wing. Podziemski. The basketball. Podziemski now working with it. Nearly a steal. Porzingis saves it. 4 on the timer. Horford now to Podziemski. Podziemski's runner rattles in and out. Rebound Phoenix. Goodwin. Goodwin now will give it up to Brooks. Brooks drives, and it's no good. The follow, though, in. Goodwin there to clean up the glass. 5:24 to play in the first half. And it's a 42-29 Phoenix lead. The Suns feeling pretty good right about now. We'll take a break and be right back. fastest network on YouTube, perhaps. Some are saying Ultimate Sports Media. Motorsports coverage continues this weekend with two great races for you on Sunday. First at 2 Eastern, the NASCAR Cup Series tackles the Kansas Speedway for the Advent Health 400. Then, at 5:30, it's one of the crown jewels of the IndyCar season as they take the streets of Long Beach, California for the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. Both come your way here on the channel on Sunday. As our racing coverage is in high gear again, pun semi-intended. 42-29 Phoenix. And they get an and one with Jordan Goodwin, the former St. Louis Billiken. 27-year-old out of Centerville, Illinois. Two-time first-team All-Atlantic 10 performer with the Billikens. And he knocks the free throw down to make it 43-29 Suns. Here is Pachipsky with 14 to shoot, nearly a steal. Good save by Payton. A lob now to Horford. Horford knifing in, missing the shot, rebounded by Booker. And now Phoenix can push forward with Booker. On the move, Booker now gives it to Brooks. Brooks, pass a little bit too high for Goodwin that time. Off his fingertips and out of bounds with 4:52 to play in the first half. Melton now over to Santos. Santos now over to Pachipsky. Pachipsky with the basketball. 13 to shoot. Now gives it to Horford. 10 on the timer. Now back to Pachipsky. Now here's Melton. Santos lost it. Tried to save it. Could not. And it's going to be Phoenix ball. Another Golden State turnover. (43 to 29). Suns with the basketball now. Here is Booker. Booker trying to go. Booker to the bucket. No. Rebound gathered in by Horford. Now it's Santos. Melton. Warriors the chance to run. Melton back to Pachipsky. His three. Good. They needed that one to go. And Pachipsky buries it to make it 43 to 32 nearing the 4-minute mark of the second. Green now stops free throw line. Pass off. That's Mallock for three, or that's a Highsmith for three. That's no good. Rebound Golden State. Warriors now pushing again with Melton. Pachipsky off the pass for Payton. Pachipsky just throws one up. It's no good, but there is a foul, and I do believe it was in the act of shooting. So perhaps free throws coming up. 11-point Suns lead. 3:47 to play in the first half. So here he is, the former Santa Clara Bronco at the free throw line. First one up and good. Nicely done there by Pachipsky. And now the second one. This would cut it to 9. So now Pachipsky ready to go. Up and no good. Goodwin got the rebound. Brooks now with the basketball. Brooks now over to Gillespie. 12 to shoot. Gillespie now trying to move to the right. Now fires it back to Brooks. 6 on the timer. Brooks. Leaner. No. Offensive foul on Dylan Brooks. He got the shot to go, but he pushed off. And so we'll go back the other way. And that's 3 fouls now on Dylan Brooks. And perhaps a challenge here from Coach Ott. I believe that's going to be our call here, and we're going to take the break with them. 3:29 to go until half. Suns lead it by 10. Unsuccessful challenge, and Dylan Brooks' third foul will indeed remain just that. So 43 to 33 as we resume play here. Pochemski now gets it back to Curry. Curry, long shot, off the mark, no. Santos for the follow, that one wouldn't go. Here's Iguodaro with it now for Phoenix. Good win. Iguodaro stolen. Curry has it. Curry, he'll pull up and he will hit it. Steph Curry, a big-time three. That'll get a shot going, I'm sure. That was a 7-point game. O'Neal looking for the answer. Not there. And then the tap back over to Pochemski. Curry, chest pass Santos. Santos puts it in. Nickel in a heartbeat for Golden State. A 9-0 run, and they've cut this to 5. Gillespie with a basketball now on the right wing. The bounce pass, and then Iguodaro foul. Soccer tomorrow, 3 Eastern, the Copa del Rey final. Atletico Madrid looking to cap off a great week with silverware against upset-minded Real Sociedad. Copa del Rey final, 3 o'clock tomorrow here on the channel as we continue our soccer coverage ahead of the upcoming World Cup. Free throws after the foul, and Iguodaro knocks down the first. Chandler, Arizona, second round pick of Portland in 24, but then signed with Phoenix in July, played in all 82 regular season games this year. Free throw up and good. And it's now 45 to 38. Curry now a lob to Green. to Pachipsky, who lays it in. Great work by him. 45-40. We're trying to stay around. Booker shot off the mark. No, but he gets fouled. First free throw is good from Booker. And second free throw good. I get a 47-40. That score changed in a minute again. If only you knew some of the things we did to bring you these broadcasts, some of the behind the scenes stuff happening. Another foul with 1:57 to play in the opening half. Set for an inbounds pass here, and here's Green. Now over to Curry. Kick out. Horford for three. No. Oh, what a tip, though, by Pachipsky. 47-42. A minute 42 to play in the half. Horford nearly had a steal. O'Neal went back court, but they say it was tipped. All good. Booker 11 on the timer. Booker looking for some help. He'll get it in the form of Gillespie. 6 to shoot. Here's Gillespie with 4, 3. Gillespie, extra pass. O'Neal's got to fire a long one. Off the heel, no good. Goodwin went for the rebound. Tapped out of bounds. It'll be Golden State ball. Minute 20. To play in the half. So here is Curry up the floor. Curry just fires a wild one that is going to go off the mark, but there is a foul. 1:10 to play in the second. Green, first free throw, and it rims out. Free throw is good to make it 47-43. Now here is Iguodaro. Floater no good. Rebounded by Curry. We're inside a minute to play in the first half. Curry nearly walked. Horford right wing three. Short. Tipped around. Rebound goes to Iguodaro. Now it goes to Booker. Booker now trying to move with it. Booker, 13 on the timer. Booker trying to go. 11 to shoot. Booker leans into one. It's no good. Rebounded by Curry. 7-second difference between game and shot clock. Curry on the right wing, nearly lost it. Curry trying to move. Curry just throwing one up. And it's not there, but a foul call. So 47-43. Curry's free throw, good. Makes it a 47-44 game. .6 seconds. And Curry, as you'd expect, makes the second. So a 2-point game as we're now in the final 20 seconds. Green has the ball. Looks like he wants to take the final shot here. Will he be the hero? Will he try to play hero? It's Jalen Green with it. Green at 4. Green off balance. Oh, it's good! Off balance, Jalen Green. 1 second. Draymond Green way over from beyond half court. Oh, it was Jalen Green's first half. And the Suns lead it by 5 going to the locker room. Jalen Green burying it. And halftime in Phoenix, it's the Suns 50 and the Warriors 45. More NBA halftime entertainment on the flip side. We'll be right back. 50-45, the lead for the Phoenix Suns as we get set to start the second half of this NBA play-in tournament game. And one other game tonight from the play-in. It was Orlando beating Charlotte 121-90, 25 for Paolo Banchero. A good year for the Hornets, but a bridge too far as it turned out. Here, Phoenix like they were cruising, but Golden State with a 30-17 second quarter edge. The 21 shooting. We're just about set to get this one back on the road. 50-45 again, our score. Phoenix on time. So here we go. Second half about to get underway. Phoenix going from left to right in their black uniforms. Golden State the opposite direction in the white. And the Suns now move to work 7 to shoot. This is Brooks. Brooks trying to weave through traffic. High layup, no. Tip does go, though. Good tip in by Phoenix, and the Suns go up by 7 on the tip in from Iguodaro. 52-45. Pachimski now over to Santos. Santos now 5 on the timer. Santos to Curry. Curry's got a pull with 3 on the timer, way short. Pachimski, though, got the rebound. It barely grazed the front of the rim, so they got the fresh shot clock. Green back to Pachimski. Pachimski drives and he scores. Good work. Golden State back within 5. 52-47, the Phoenix lead. Booker. And it's Booker handling the basketball. Corner 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Phoenix. Brooks has it now for the Suns. 3-1 drop, rebounded by Pachimski. Now Porzingis now over to Pachimski. Pachimski now moves with the basketball over to the right wing. The basketball, Porzingis with 9 to shoot. Now it is Porzingis. Now over to Pachimski. Pachimski, high floater off the heel. No good. Rebounded by Green. Suns now have it with Brooks. Lob to Iguodaro. He couldn't get it to go. Goodwin's follow does go. Good work by Goodwin. 54-47 is now the lead for Phoenix. Now over to Porzingis. Green looking for Porzingis, and a fumble and out of bounds, and it's going to be Phoenix basketball. Again, only one 10 seed has made the playoffs since the play-in tournament began, Miami last year, and no 7th seed has missed. Warriors down 7. Porzingis, 3, good! Big-time triple by Porzingis, and it's a 4-point game. Phoenix now up the floor with Green. Green to the basket, and a good finish. Jalen Green puts it in. 56-50, the Phoenix lead. 16 for Green. Boy, has he been massive tonight. Green on the right block. Look for the cutting Santos. And then Santos is fouled. Pushed from behind. 6-point lead for Phoenix, 9-12 to play in the third. Foul, by the way, was on Booker, and that's his third. He and Brooks each with 3. Something to monitor here in this second half. Green lobbing high for Porzingis. He wanted a foul, didn't get it, but he goes, rattled in off the window and then on both sides of the rim. And the Warriors are back to within 4 of the shot from Porzingis. Now Phoenix goes with Jalen Green. Booker now back to Brooks. Brooks pull up from the right block. It's good. Dillon Brooks with the sweet midi. And the lead back to a half dozen for the Suns. Now Podziemski on the right wing. A lob inside. Here is Porzingis. No, but a foul on Phoenix. And is that on Booker? If that's Booker, that's 4. And things might be getting very interesting. First free throw from Porzingis is good. Booker still pleading his case with the referee. 11 points for Porzingis. He can hit a 12th right here at the line, and he does not. Rebound, Goodwin. Goodwin, now Brooks, his 3. Swish! Dillon Brooks, a big triple. Phoenix lead now back at 8. 8:13 to play in the third. Curry, Green, now Podziemski. Reverse layup, brilliantly done. But wait a minute. Are they going to count the bucket? They're not going to count the basket. Must have been a violation somewhere. So anyway, it's back with Phoenix here. Now here's Green on the right wing. Green, a high arcing 3. Got it to go. Another big 3. And in the blink of an eye, Phoenix's lead is back up to 11. Timeout, Golden State. Suns lead at 64-53. 7:52 to play in the third. We'll be right back. 7:52 to play, third quarter, 64-53. Phoenix leads Golden State. Next month, the greatest spectacle in racing comes to the channel, to this platform for the first time ever with us. We'll bring you live coverage of the Indianapolis 500-mile race. Alex Palou looking for a repeat in the great race. Should be a lot of fun. 64-53, Suns on top here in the third quarter. Here is Curry, now to Green. Bounce past Payton. Pachipsky, extra pass. Santos, left corner. That's an air ball, way short. O'Neal went for the rebound, threw it off of Green, and they're going to concur with that. Smart play by O'Neal to throw it off of Green, and Phoenix has the basketball. Now we got Green in trouble, and he gets fouled. (64-53). Suns lead. Booker right wing. Booker now trying to go. Long pass. Goodwin, three. That one too strong. And the rebound gathered in by Payton. Now Pachipsky on the right wing. Now back to Draymond Green. Green, now Curry. Curry just throws up a wild one. We get a whistle foul. On the floor or not. Golden State to inbound here. Green, Curry, that's a deep three. Off the front of the rim, no good. And Phoenix now corrals it. Iguodaro now back over to Green. Green, Curry on him. Guarding him, extended all the way out almost to the midcourt stripe. Now Green moves forward a little bit. 7 to shoot. He's had the hot hand, Green. He'll put up a three. Oh, shooter's bounce. Boy, you know it's your night when you get those. Phoenix back up 14. Santos spinning. Double team. Payton layup, no. Rebounded by Booker. Booker up the floor for Phoenix. Now Green. Passed up a heat check. Smart play. Now over to Brooks. Brooks at the free throw line. Brooks driving in. And we get a whistle here. 6:03 in the third. And a 14-point lead for Phoenix. Horford back in for Golden State. Here's Iguodaro. Now back over to Green. Green on the accelerator. And Green loses it. So turnover, and it goes back to Golden State. Curry. And then another turnover. Fourteenth Warrior turnover of the night. Now it's Iguodaro over to Booker. Booker. A lob. Iguodaro didn't get the oop part of it. He dunked it, but he didn't have the ball. Booker got the rebound, though. His shot from in the paint is short. And then trying to get the rebound, Pachipsky gets fouled. foul, and that was on Brooks. That is his fourth, and Curry is limping here just a little bit. Green on the right wing. Green went with a pass, not a good decision. Picked off Iguodaro. Suns with numbers. O'Neal lays it in. Two more for Royce O'Neal. 16-point game. Melts into Podziemski. Now Horford on the right block. 10 to shoot. Horford trying to post up. Turn around. Goes in. Good work by Al Horford. And it's 69 to 55 with 4:52 to play in the third. Now Booker for Phoenix. Bounce pass. Green got in the passing lane. A scramble on the floor. Iguodaro with a great save. Back to Goodwin, who then flings it to O'Neal, and his three would not drop. Curry back up the floor for Golden State. Melton in the left corner for three. He spins in. It was in. It was 3/4 of the way in. Spun out briefly, but then went back in to cut it to 11. As we near the 4-minute mark of the third quarter, Phoenix up 11. Podziemski now. Green comes to help with Booker. That's going to be backcourt surely. No, foul. And Green is upset, and so too is Kerr. That's a frustration one, you have to say, if you're Golden State, because you had the double team and you had Booker basically an inch away from a backcourt violation. Instead, they get the foul. Frustration for the veteran out of Michigan State, Draymond Green. O'Neal to inbound. Now to Jalen Green. 4 minutes to play in the third. Green, a double team. Now back to O'Neal. Now it's Green. 2 to shoot. Green, a three. That one is no good. Melton with a rebound briefly, and then a fly out of bounds for it. It eventually goes to Golden State, and I think they called a foul. And Golden State now is in the bonus, so free throws here with 3:46 to play in the third. Warriors trail by 11. So here is DeAnthony Melton. 7 points and 4 rebounds. First one up, good. Now now you can cut this to 9 with a made free throw. Second free throw. Down the pipe. Golden State back to within 9. Never count them out. Wednesday night showed us that. Gillespie to Iguodaro. Now it's Booker. Kicks it back out to O'Neal. Oh, great fake. O'Neal for three. Rims out off the heel. No, rebound Melton. Melton at breakneck speed, trying to do it all on his own. And what a block by Green. No, goaltend. Count the basket. Jalen Green thought he had a clean block. The officials thought otherwise. There's about there's about, I don't know, about 17,000 that also thought that disagreed with that call. Booker up the floor. Kicks it back out. Now it's over to Green. That's a long three. Oh, he got it! Of course he did. He hit that one from Flagstaff. .25 for Green, his 7th three of the night. Lead back to 10. Draymond Green now finds Melton for the Warriors. Melton, tough two. Gets it to go. Good spin. Nice roll there by Melton. 8-point lead for the Suns. Golden State with a 21-7 edge in bench points. Booker now over to the left wing. Now gets it to Iguodaro. Iguodaro is fouled. Draymond Green talking with the official. Going to have a media timeout here. 2:29 to play in the third. It's turning into the Jalen Green show. 72-64 Suns. We'll be right back in just a moment. Seventy-two 64 the lead for Phoenix as we resume play with the Suns leading by 8. Devin Booker with the basketball. Booker leaning in and scoring a tough two, but Booker gets it to drop, and it's 74-64, nearing 2 minutes to play in the third. Santos back up the floor for the Warriors. 11 for Booker. Podziemski now back to Melton. Horford in the left corner. Horford back to Melton. Lob to Horford in the paint. Santos knifing in. Santos, tough angle, and he gets fouled by O'Neal. So he'll go to the free throw line, will Gui Santos, the 23-year-old from Brazil. Second round pick in 2022. Career highs this year in points per game, rebounds per game, temps, and minutes. From Brasilia, Brazil was the NBA G League Next Up Game winner in 2023, was the NBB Sixth Man of the Year in 2022 with Minas. Throw is good. Second free throw up from Santos and good. So he gets 1 out of 2. Minute 56 to go. A 9-point game. Gillespie. O'Neal for 3. That one rims out. Gillespie went for the save. Didn't get it, and it's out of bounds. 1:42 to play in the third. 74-65. You see the score. Phoenix up on Golden State. It is Santos up the floor. Santos now on the right wing, trying to move with the basketball. Santos loses it. It was deflected out of bounds by a Phoenix player, so it stays with Golden State. 12 on the shot clock. Podziemski with it. Podziemski on the wing now. On the right block to Horford. Bounce pass to a cutting Santos, pretty off the window. Santos with the basket. Warriors to within 7. 76 seconds to play in the third. Here is Green on the left wing. Green trying to move, 11 to shoot. Green to Booker. Gillespie. Now it's Green. Green on the accelerator. Green lays it in. Brilliant move by Jalen Green as we go inside a minute to play in the third quarter. Horford on the right block. 9 to shoot. Horford trying to work his way in. Horford, and I think Horford's going to get fouled here with 43 seconds left. Go to the line. 39-year-old, born in the Dominican Republic, attended high school in the state of Michigan, and of course was a 4-year star at the University of Florida, where he was a 2-time national champion with the Gators. Was an NBA champion on Boston's NBA championship team in 24, a 5-time NBA All-Star. First free throw is good for Horford. He is married to Amelia Vega, who was the 2003 Miss Universe. Must be a nice life to live, huh? Playing basketball, making money, and married to Miss Universe. Could be worse, and uh-oh. Green and Highsmith having some words. Draymond Green, that is. Referee's trying to get involved, and I think there's been a foul called on Draymond Green, and he appeals his case. He was getting into some words with Haywood Highsmith. Now, that was not on my bingo card. Oh, well, that's why. I was getting physical there, fighting for space in case the free throw was missed. Space in the lane, and well, that was an aggressive pullback from Highsmith. But Green gets called for the foul. Perhaps a case of your reputation preceding you. Gillespie with it for Phoenix. They lead it by 7. Now over to Booker. Booker on the left wing trying to move. Booker gives it up to Jalen Green, and a foul call. 33 seconds to play in the third. So free throws again coming up here for Devin Booker. 7-point Phoenix lead. 8-point Phoenix lead as he hits the first. Curry looks set to check back in. Now a second free throw coming. Green still mouthing and doing something. Yeah, these referees have to have the patience of Job to deal with that guy. Booker makes the second, 9-point Phoenix lead, 33 seconds. Curry now up the floor. Phoenix is 12 of 12 at the foul line tonight. It's a key statistic. Curry left wing now trying to move. Curry on the move, attacks to the basket, layup is no good. Rebound grabbed to the air by Booker. Booker, Phoenix can hold for the last shot. They're going a little bit fast there. Now they pull it back. Now they realize they can wait. Booker with 10 to shoot. Booker down to 7. Now Booker over to Highsmith. 3 to shoot. Highsmith, the right wing, 3. No good. Rebound Krzyzewski, and that'll take us to the end of the third. He throws one up for the absolute hell of it, and it doesn't, not even close. So, and for God's sake, Draymond Green is still whining. He'll probably have a technical by the time we come back from break. Back in a moment. Golden State was down by 13 at one point in the fourth quarter on Wednesday night. They find themselves down 9 to start the fourth quarter here with their season on the line. Lose, you go to Cancun. Win, you go to Oklahoma City. But the only time in the history of ever where Oklahoma City is the preferable destination of the two. Curry up the floor. Nothing against Oklahoma City, but come on, it's Cancun beaches. Cut pass. Now here's Booker. Booker now over to Goodwin. Now back over to Booker. 15 to shoot. Booker. Now on the left side. Booker. Gives it to Green. Green. Surprised he passed up that shot the way he's been playing. Here's Goodwin. Back to Green. 4 to shoot. Green fakes. Drives. Right block. Jump shot. Swish. Jalen Green is having a night. 80 to 69. Phoenix. 29 for Green. Santos now spinning into the lane. Santos, a bounce pass for Payton. Back to Curry. Curling off balance 3. Book it. A 3 for Steph Curry. Warriors within 8. 11 minutes to play. Just 10 points for Curry. He has not found his shot tonight. Green. Gives it up to Highsmith. Oh, good bounce pass to O'Neal. Now in the corner. Goodwin, a 3 in your eye hole. Jordan Goodwin. 83-72. Curry in, lost the basketball. It is a jump ball with 10:33 to go. And the Suns fans can just about get there. It's not over yet. We just mentioned Golden State can come back, but boy, Phoenix has looked pretty dead on here tonight. Up 11 with 10:33 to go. So we'll have the jump ball here. Goodwin and Curry. Ball tipped around. Green has it. Green did a good job stealing that tip. Now here's Curry driving through. Curry, finger roll, no. Booker got the rebound for Phoenix. Curry then takes a tumble. And he get called for the foul. Then so play resumes, 83-72. Booker throws up a wild shot. And it's no good, but he got fouled. He was trying to draw a little bit of contact, too. Free throw from Booker, and good. Booker with Phoenix up a dozen. Now a second free throw. And it is good as well. .13 lead. Warriors, they have these old and determined legs and these unknowns. Does this cast of characters have one more run in them here in the last 10 minutes? Green, cross-court pass to Melton. His 3. Oh, bounces in. That'll help. Melton a 3 with the bounce, and it's 85-75. Green for 3. Oh, in and out. Boy, that would have been big. Melton up the floor. Perhaps it was rushed. Easy set when it missed. Santos. Curry, 3. Got it. Just like that, they've cut it back to 7. Seth Curry leading encouragement from the bench. 13 for Steph. Booker. Kick out a 3. That's way short for Phoenix. And now Melton the rebound, and the Warriors trying to stay in it. Melton, tough 2. No, Santos tapped it out. Back only as far as Green, no. Green up the floor now. Jalen Green for Phoenix. 15 to shoot. Green for the Suns. Curry guards. Green attacks. Green scores. Oh, Jalen Green. What a night. Great acceleration. 1. It's a 9-point game. Santos on the right wing. Santos to Payton. Now back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Curry with 3. Curry, no. Rebound, Highsmith for Phoenix. Suns now push with Goodwin. O'Neal, right wing 3. Off the rim. No good. Comes back to Jalen Green. Jalen Green. Booker top of the key. 6 to shoot. Booker. 3 on the timer. Back to Green. Pumps. Green's got fire in the corner. Oh, of course. Did you expect anything else? The way he's been shooting tonight. Green makes it. Phoenix goes up a dozen. Green has 34. Draymond Green now for the Warriors. Draymond Green looking for the bounce pass. Santos lost it. Phoenix gets it. Now it's Booker up the floor. Booker, 17 turnovers now for the Warriors. Booker, left wing, guarded by Santos. Booker, crowd, Golden State people wanted a wall, didn't get it. Instead, it's Green with the midi, and he hits that. This is turning into the Jalen Green game in these parts. And either he wanted a foul or he got a warning from the official about something. But either way, Phoenix now can see that checkered flag at sight. 7:15 to go. They lead at 92-78. We'll be right back. 7:15 to go. 92-78 Phoenix. Trying to get to the end here, and Jalen Green, big reason why. Golden State just barely gets it inbounded. Santos with it. Near the 7-minute mark, a 14-point Suns lead. Podziemski now over to Santos in the left wing. Santos with 10 to shoot. Here's Santos now lobbing it to Horford with 7. Back to Santos. Good fake. Now Horford, a left wing 3. That one's good. Al Horford hit a couple of big threes the other night, and he hits one here to cut it to 11. 6:46 remaining in the game. Booker for the Suns. Podziemski guards. Booker meanders to the right with 12 to shoot. Booker trying to go. Booker creating a little separation. Right block jumper good. The mid-range shot good for Devin Booker. 94-81. Now Podziemski looking for the lob here. He'll give it in to Horford. Horford to Curry. Curry is fouled. Did a great job of drawing contact. And he missed the 3, but he will get 3 free throws coming up. Foul on O'Neal at the 6:18 mark. Not quite over just yet. But, it just feels like it's just about getting close to crunch time. It goes without saying Curry needs to hit all 3 of these, which, you probably would bet on him doing so. First one's good. Curry, 34 points per game in the play-in in his career. He's averaged 6 made threes a game in the play-in. 14 points tonight. Second free throw good. The Chick-fil-A cow is in attendance and providing a distraction. There must be a missed free throw, you get chicken promotion or something. Or excuse me, let me say it. A cow from a famous chicken restaurant. I forgot, I don't want to give people free advertising on here. Curry makes all 3. It's a 10-point game as we're near the halfway point of the money quarter. Phoenix up by 10. Booker on the left wing. Booker now gives it to O'Neal. Now back to Booker. Booker. Now O'Neal, 7 to shoot. Booker with 5. Booker. Goodwin for 3 in the left corner. It's good! Jordan Goodwin! Jordan Goodwin jacks one home. The Phoenix lead back to a baker's dozen. Now it's Curry with it for Golden State. Curry back to Payton. Payton now to Santos. Podziemski on the right wing. Podziemski fakes. Picked off O'Neal. Another turnover. Booker up the floor, and Phoenix is slow with it. Suns trying to hit the century mark. 3 more points will do just that. Booker. Mid-range 2. Book it. Oh, a potential dagger from Booker. 5:21 to play, and the Suns lead by 15, 99-84. Are the Thunder going to have to play the Suns in the first round? It's looking more and more like it. We'll be right back. 5:21 to go. Again, let's set tomorrow's very, very busy lineup for you here on the channel. Again, it is a lot is going on. It's busy, but it's a fun busy is what we like to call it around here. Well, remind that it took forever for the darn buzzard page to load up, which means and play is resumed, which means I have to wait. Draymond Green, Tagui Santos, and Podziemski, easy 2 and 1. So free throws coming up for him. But again, another reminder of what comes your way on tomorrow. Busy day, 3 o'clock. We'll have 3 streams running concurrent in the afternoon around 3 and 3:30. At 3 o'clock, Game 1 between Ottawa and the Ottawa Senators and the Carolina Hurricanes. Also at 3 tomorrow, the Copa del Rey final between Atletico Madrid and Real Sociedad as Podziemski hits the first. Green up the floor for the Suns, who lead it by 12. Then at 3:30, Game 1 of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets series. And then 8 o'clock prime time, the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins, Game 1 of their series. That's our lineup for tomorrow. A little bit of everything. Green to O'Neal. Green, now Brooks. 3 to beat the shot clock. It rattled in and out. Rebounded by Podziemski. Now over to Santos. Santos, Goodwin went for the steal, didn't quite get it. 14 to shoot. Now Curry. Curry a lob to Santos. Santos to Podziemski, a left corner 3, no good. Santos got the rebound. Here's Curry, hoists one up. Too strong. Green tapped out another offensive rebound to Horford. Curry and just throws one up. And we get a traveling. We get some kind of violation on Golden State. Draymond Green protests. Shock horror. Steve Kerr just has a rather perturbed look on his face. You know, he could pass for Ted Koppel. 4:18 to play. 99-87. Phoenix on top. He looked like, I swear to God, he looked like Ted Van Koppel right there. Here's Brooks. O'Neal for 3. It's good. Royce O'Neal rips the cord. Suns over the century mark as we near 4 minutes to play. Curry on the right wing. Oh, nice pass. Draymond Green for 3. No good. Rebound back to Horford. He'll try straight away. That's no good. Tapped out to Phoenix. And O'Neal with a pass. Oh, and a misplaced pass for Goodwin. And out of bounds with 3:42 to play. If you ever thought you would have a Ted Koppel reference during this game tonight, congratulations. Curry for 3, in and out. It's been that kind of night for him and the Warriors. Green to Podziemski for 3. That one is good. And now a quick timeout from Kerr, I believe. 3:23 left in the game, 102-90. I want to talk about Golden State's future and we'll talk about what Phoenix did with Oklahoma City this year, but I'm going to wait until it stays about a 12 to 15 point game in the final minutes. Hey, Lord. $102-90. Trying to draw up ideas here. Phoenix with a 12-point lead. They have led virtually from the word go. Golden State did get the first basket of the game and Draymond Green. That made it 2-0, but ever since then, it's been all Suns here tonight. here we go with 3:22 to play. Play resumes. Jalen Green up the floor for the Suns. Green to Brooks. O'Neal, right corner three. Bullseye! Royce O'Neal. 15-point lead for the Suns. As we hear 3 minutes to play. Curry, quick pass, picked off Green. And it's Green. Green. Brooks. Booker thought about it. Now he's going to pull it back. 12 of the timer here for the Suns. Devin Booker. Down to 7 seconds. Booker. 3 to shoot. Back to Brooks. And Brooks runs out of time in a shot clock violation. 2:37 to go. But it is looking more and more like it's going to be the Phoenix Suns that will be playing the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. And a foul here. Going to go ahead and just tempt fate. Knock on wood, Suns fans. Go ahead and tell you how Phoenix OKC did in the regular season. Well, hold that thought. Green, and picked off by Jalen Green. Now in the hands of Brooks. Now Booker slowly up the floor for Phoenix. Booker. Brooks now over to Green. Bank over to Brooks. 7 to shoot. Dylan Brooks on the attack. Oh, he blew the layup. Hasn't been a great night for Brooks, to be honest. And then he's fouled. 2:02 left. First meeting was on November 28th. Oklahoma City won that one 123 to 119. Colin Gillespie was Phoenix's top scorer in that game with 24. They met again December 10th. That was a blowout, 138 to 89. The Thunder won on that occasion. But Phoenix did get a win. Now a timeout taken here, I believe. Phoenix did get a win, though, January 4th at home, 108-105. Jordan Goodwin got 26 in that one when those two met in January. Then on February 11th. Okay, this just proves more how the concept of divisions is beyond outdated in the NBA. The Suns and Warriors are in the same division, and you don't tell me the Suns and the Thunder played more times? It's kind of stupid. Thunder won that game 132-109 on February the 11th when they met. So Phoenix was able to get one of the games they played this year, but OKC they played 5 times. Phoenix taking 2, although one of them was at the end of the regular season. 135-103. The leading scorer for Phoenix, Jamarie Bouye, who had 27. By the way, okay. I see what the deal is with that. 2 of the games against the Thunder came in the NBA Cup. Joe Lacob looks bored. Looks like he's about to go to bed. He's the co-executive chairman and CEO of the Warriors. He looks ready for a nap. Here's Podziemski and a foul on Golden State with 1:59 left. And now you can start to talk about the future. And, well, Steve Kerr is arguing here, oh boy, is this just effort mode now? Is he going to get a technical out of this? He might just have. I was just about to say, though, with Golden State, you got some of these young guys, they'll stick around, but what will free agency do, and then what will the veterans do? Jimmy Butler coming back, will be coming off an injury. Curry and Draymond, there's always talks about age. We're now at a point where every year you have to wonder, is it the last year? They're challenging a play here. There does look a little bit of blood on Podziemski's nose. you do start to wonder what the Warriors will do in this offseason. Again, this is assuming that the Suns hang on in the last minute 59 and win this game. See if the Warriors are going to win this challenge. Here we go. Oh, wow. The referee just plain out said someone got foul for flopping in theatric. And did they get Podziemski for a flop? Wow. Oh, boy. Draymond Green upset. And, so Teddy was on Phoenix for flopping. I got you. And it was on Jalen Green. That's about the first thing he's done wrong all night. Minute 59 to go. The technical free throw. Green is still talking. You're about to have a big win, my man. Curry just hoisted up a stupid deep three. It's not even close. If that one from Green was from Flagstaff, that was probably from Albuquerque. Horford looking for the pass. Desperation picked off. Exclamation slam by Goodwin of the one-hand variety. Podziemski in the corner for three. Got it. 107-94. Lob here to Brooks. Brooks kicked out of the corner. Goodwin three. Why not? Why not indeed? Goodwin another three. And it's 110-94 as we approach a minute to play. A long Golden State three. Melton off the mark. The rebound gathered in by O'Neal. He'll give it up to Booker. Now it is Brooks a three. Got the bounce, but I believe there was a whistle before that shot was taken. Draymond Green is checked out of this game. I think he might have just fouled out, actually. Maybe he did. Hell, I don't know. 106 to play. Green's got his windbreaker on. So will he will he stay with Golden State or will he go to television? Folks, if you don't like Draymond Green, even if he retires, I got bad news for you. You're going to see that face a lot more often. Because for some reason, TV executives think he's good. And now a group hug here between Green, Curry, and Kerr, and Horford joins in. An exit for Steph Curry, one of the great shooters the NBA has ever seen. And I tell you, you never want to speculate, but this long huddle that Kerr, Green, and Curry, this hug they're having, boy, if you're watching, the picture tells a story, doesn't it? I don't know if it's just an embrace after a tough year coming to an end or something more. We'll have to follow that in the weeks and months to come. But for this season, Golden State, too many injuries, too many inconsistency, too much age. And they showed one last bit of great resolve to win that game against the Clippers on Wednesday night, but they just could not do it tonight against Phoenix. Too much Suns. As Booker hits, and there was a technical apparently on, maybe it was Draymond, that would be fitting. Since the 2014-15 season, 558 and 217 is Golden State with Kerr, Curry, and Green. That's a 72% win percentage, and now you've got Draymond Green and Devin Booker exchanging words, and Green having to pull Booker back. Green doing what he always does, runs his mouth just to run his mouth. He's an absolute disgrace to the game of basketball at times, Draymond Green. Let's just call it what it is. He is an absolute disgrace. He's nothing but an instigator. He's a Dennis, I would say he's a Dennis Rodman of his time, but that might be an insult to Dennis Rodman. And still, Green will not shut up. Just sit on the bench for the last 66 seconds and take the L, would you? And he mouths off again. I tell you right now, this guy doesn't know when to shut up. Inbound to Booker. Booker for three and another foul. And we just get it. Did Draymond just get a technical from the bench? Draymond Green is acting like a fool. Even by his standards, this is quite ridiculous. And now he mocks the crowd with a pump up. Devin Booker apparently also has been ejected from this game. Draymond Green should be embarrassed of himself. One of the bigger mysteries in basketball history is how Tom Izzo put up with this man and didn't retire. He walks past Mike Dunleavy. Steph Curry thinks it's funny. Dylan Brooks, as if he's done something now, is trying to pump up the situation and escalate it. Tell you, Phoenix has emptied the bench. This game, for all intents and purposes, is over. Malawach to Bouye. Bouye now Malawach, straightaway three. And it's no good. Rebound Golden State. Charles Bassey into the game. Seth Curry into the game. And he'll get it to Pat Spencer. 10 to shoot for Spencer on the left wing. Spencer, three ball. No good. Rebound Phoenix. Bouye with it. Bouye with it now. Now an 8-second difference between game and shot clock. Suns are going to enjoy this. They won't have much time to enjoy it, though, because an almighty test awaits. As they'll take the shot clock violation, they'll get a shot at the defending champs and the #1 overall seed and try to do something that's only been done 3 times prior as an 8 seed, and that's beat a 1. Spencer will take the final shot of the night. He hits it with 3/10 of a second. Coaches embrace. There's the inbound, and that will get us to the finish line. The Phoenix Suns, 1 year after missing the postseason party, are back in it and are in the playoffs and in Golden State season with a 111-96 win in a game that just included a pathetic showing from Draymond Green at the end. And Devin Booker, too. He ran his mouth, too. But Draymond Green doing Draymond Green things. Well, he's got all offseason to think about what he wants to do, whether he wants to be a nuisance playing or a nuisance on air. It'll be a nuisance whatever he does. The Phoenix Suns will hope to be a nuisance and then some to the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA playoffs. And so our 16 teams are set. Again, the series are as follows. In the West, Oklahoma City, #1 Oklahoma City against #8 Phoenix. #2 San Antonio against the 7 Portland. 3 Denver versus 6 Minnesota. And then LA Lakers 4 against 5 Houston. In the East, it's 1 Detroit versus 8 Orlando. 2 Boston versus 7 Philadelphia. 3 New York versus 6 Atlanta. And 4 Cleveland versus 5 Toronto. Phoenix gets the final spot at the party. They beat Golden State tonight, 111-96. For everyone at YouTube, I'm Seth Eaves. So long and good night. Congratulations to the Phoenix Suns. They're in the playoffs. Now they get a shot at the mighty Thunder. Good night.